Hi, good afternoon. Guys, can we just do some energizing activity? Can all of you please stand up, including people on the dais? Right, so let's, just what we ate, sumptuous food outside, right? But I think some heavy dose of great knowledge, great insights, great data points from everyone. So let's just try to awaken ourselves a bit, while the technology takes care to see that yes, the slides come up. So I know some of you are wearing coats or things, it may not be convenient. So can people who can raise their hands, raise their both hands? Great. Right, and try to just stretch as much as you can. Yes. Okay, come down. Okay, now while you are going up, try to inhale. Can you do that while you're going up? Hold, come down. Right? We'll do it 2 more times. You with me? So, second time, let's go up. Hold, come down. Last time. Right? Yes, let's come down. Thanks. We have some army people also. There's one colonel here, right? So we can ask him for more exercises, but I think this is enough. Is the tech thing solved? Okay, great. So let's get to the point. We spent around 5-6 minutes, but thanks a lot for your cooperation and patience. I'm Dr. Rahul Verma. I'm the co-founder of a company NanoHealth. Interesting background, a medical doctor by education, then did my engineering, then went into consulting, management, and now co-founder of a startup. So that's why I could fix the engineering problems as well, right? But thanks to Santosh, and of course thanks to Nandan also for referring this platform. Great opportunity for me to be here and a great honor. Let me see if I can leave all of you with some nuggets of how you can actually transform employee wellness at your workplace. Right? So we did hear from Nandan some data points about India level. Let me share some numbers from corporate level, corporate India level. So last year we screened more than 10,000 employees, and some stark revelations that when we talk about diversity and inclusion, if you have 48% women employees who are overweight or obese, if you have 28% women employees who have anemia, if you have 12% women employees who have thyroid issues, how can you expect them to work at par in terms of performance or 120% performance and excel and include in, I think there were some discussions around, we should not have promotion quota, right, for women. But similarly, we have around 7 to 12% of corporate employees having diabetes. We have 8 to 14% of employees having hypertension. We have almost 30% or more of employees having dyslipidemia. So that's the state of the corporate employee health in India. This is real data. This is not something that some research done by some university. This is real data that we have collected from NABL accredited labs. The tests have done. So please hang on if you are interested in trying to save lives, trying to see that how we can reduce insurance claims, trying to see that how we can reduce the prevalence of diabetes or pre-diabetes in your organization, trying to see how we can reduce the BMI, which is your body mass index, which is whether the employees are overweight or obese, trying to see that yes, we are able to reduce anemia amongst your women employees, or trying to reduce 10 to 12% of sick leaves, all of which have a huge economic impact as well. Right? Imagine 10 to 12% of your salespeople on leave in a year, which is essentially related to a direct impact on the sales quota or on your revenue, top line or bottom line. So what we introduced is wellness as a service. VAS, you have heard about SaaS, right? Software as a service. You would have heard about PaaS, which is now platform as a service these days because AI is there. So DaaS is coming up, which is data as a service, right? So now we are launching wellness as a service. right? And why we say that is that, see, there are so many disjoint initiatives, right? Whether you're talking about, wellness from an annual health checkup perspective, or you're talking about your health insurance, we see that the risk stratification, especially the data that I just spoke about, 48%, 28%, 12%, 14%, right? We see that the number of employees who are not well, who are not at 100% of their health, that keeps on increasing. At the same time, we see that from a health insurance perspective, number of claims keep on increasing. Of course, if we break them up, more than 50% of the claims are from parents, but then all of them are from preventable causes like either diabetes or heart attacks or strokes, right? So if we are able to somewhere link, and you can see here that the wellness initiatives and the insurance initiatives, there is no link, right? And there is no way for you to see that what is the ROI, the return on investment that you are getting on any investment you are making, either in providing various structures or forms of insurance, including only employees, co-pays, their family, immediate family, their kids or their parents as well. There is no way for you to see that what is the actual ROI, because the claims continue to increase by anywhere between 20 to 30%. The premiums continues to go up, right? So once you have offered this health insurance to your employees, you cannot take it back. Right? And similarly, from a wellness perspective, we do annual health checkups, but nothing happens after that. So how can we actually look at a solution where we combine both of these and we are able to do or create something? So this is the current status, right? So many organizations, they do annual health checkups, they just stop there. But is the objective only to do an annual health checkup or something more meaningful? Right? So if you are able to see that, how do we stitch this together, all these disjoint initiatives, that we not only stop at getting the digital data or getting the annual health checkup done, but digitizing the data through whatever screening methodologies we are using. My friend here will also talk about something, and I was very excited when I heard what he does, and you'll see how we can collaborate. But screening is not the start, neither is the end. It is just first step, right? And how do you then take things forward from there in terms of doing the risk stratification, and very importantly then being able to do the so what of it. If I have identified that at least 10% employees are diabetic or pre-diabetic, or their parents are diabetic or pre-diabetic or hypertensive, what do I do with them? Because in India, health is taken for granted. Till you are actually horizontal, no one goes to the hospital walking. Right? So how can, and we actually will be publishing a paper where through nudges, right, we are able to onboard people and get an ROI of more than 80% in terms of improvement in the risk profile of employees or people whom you are providing services to. So if we just see the traditional annual health checkup, just 11% people follow up after the annual health checkup. If we are able to provide them nudges through risk stratification, through technology, we see that more than 90% onboarding happens, and through that, improvement in health happens. So also in terms of ROI, you may do a lot of things in terms of insurance, you may do a lot of things in terms of wellness, but if you are able to provide a convenient, a trustworthy, and a value-based care ecosystem to your employees for disease management, you get almost 80% plus ROI on the investments that you are making for employee wellness. So, just a statement, in health insurance there is nothing about health. We have people from Prudent Insurance sitting here, but health insurance is just a financial product. All of you agree with me? There is no health in health insurance. It's financial. That if you get hospitalized, if you run a bill of 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs, or whatever it is, God forbid, you are covered by insurance by your employer. Right? But how do you prevent hospitalization? How do you ensure that you do not even end up in a hospital? Right? And that's where this whole journey about wellness and insurance, if they are able to come together, that we are able to do the risk stratification not only from the previous year's claims, but then also through the data of the annual health checkups or the medical checkups, and we are able to proactively manage the wellness part, and God forbid, if in case required, the insurance part, then this whole care, end-to-end care, you are able to provide a solution to your employees. So, what it means for the employer, if you actually have this data-driven, proactive, coordinated, and continuous care, it primarily means that you're able to get a platform through which you are able to measure the ROI, you are able to get corporate health analytics, you are able to see year on year what are the improvements, you are able to have an economic benefit in terms of reduced insurance claims, in terms of reduced insurance premium that you have to pay out, increased productivity, increased employee engagement, right? And what it means for the employees, of course, they get access to the complete wellness ecosystem. They get longitudinal data. So how many of you have your health data digitally accessible? 1, 2, 3. Okay. How many of you have your online banking? UPI? Everyone? How many of you have online photos, your personal photos? Most of you, right? So why not health data? The health data was only 2% of people or 3 people who raised their hands. Right, so please look at platforms where your health data in terms of all your reports, whether they are annual or whatever frequency you get done, either for yourself or your family members, you are able to access them means they are accessible to you at your fingertips. Right, and that has huge benefits going ahead for you to look at, again, your health in a data-driven, proactive, coordinated, and continuous way. So it is not just a single touch point, it's a journey, and how you are able to ensure that you provide your employees this kind of a platform, which is wellness as a service, to see that you are able to proactively take care of their health and well-being and measure the ROI. So yes, this is what you get through our assurance platform. You of course get a digital health vault through our online free app. You get longitudinal data, you get an access to a complete wellness ecosystem. We have a tie-up with one of the US companies called My American Doctor, through which you can get consultation with US board certified specialists. We have a tie-up with a company called Global Teleclinics, which is again US board certified diabetologists and dietitians for diabetes reversal programs. And of course in India we have tie-up with most of the hospitals, leading hospitals and doctors across specialities, which gives you convenience, which gives you trustworthy and value-based access to a complete wellness ecosystem. And this is across India in more than 150 cities because this is online. So, going back. So a bit about NanoHealth. How many of you can see that? Yes, that's Bill Clinton. That's my other founder, Manish Ranjan. So we are the only Indian company to have won the prestigious HALT Prize for building a solution to transform or to reduce the burden of non-communicable diseases at the bottom of the pyramid. And now we have commercialized and we pivoted in 2019 to see that how we can use the same flows, technology and approach to transform corporate wellness. Last year we got the Best Product Award also from the Telangana government. So that's it. So putting back health into health insurance through wellness as a service. So are you ready? All tables? I did not see many people writing. You want more time? I look forward to your inputs. But thanks a lot. Please reach out to me in case you have any questions. Thank you. So thanks a lot for sharing your challenges as well as some best practices. So challenges from addiction to long working hours to tiredness of the eyes, and to the solutions from creating WhatsApp groups to running groups to giving breaks from long working hours, promoting indoor games. I think fantastic learning. We'll try to summarize, and I'll see the contact details that you have shared, that we are able to circulate the summary with everyone. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. If I may please call Ms. Vajayanti. Just